Better time don't reach on top better program like this one where we dey. So this na Koko of the matter. How na dey now? How the weekend jollificate? Oh, say the jollof rice will remain for party. They allow you carry and go house. Yes, now my guy be that. Now so they do. And we enter party. Whether not for Lagos or for Anambra State, where we dey, the jollof rice must sweet. And yes, the jollof rice where they cook on top politics, but itself must follow sweet. Oh, may cook and may don't may no add for any side. Now why we carry Koko of the matter? Carry can give you for inside this evening. So carry welcome to better program like this one where we dey. So my name na Femi D. Amele.
And my name is Nasumi Alegino. Better week to all of you for inside wazobiamax TV. Welcome once again to Koko of the matter. When I know if they like me, can follow us the carry body anywhere when they go. So make sure say you turn that put for your television as the number go they come out and also the WhatsApp number too go they show so that when time reach, especially when we enter inside political work, you could start to the trick mouth inside the matter as it be. Oh yeah, now we also like me can follow us for inside all our social media there, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I'm sure see when they see the address as they put for inside the television. So. And also, in case you want to go sharply buy something, that put for inside wazobiamax.tv.ng. Now there with the stream too. And if you also watch us for inside YouTube. Oh yeah, I don't talk about these plenty things. Which one they on our front? So we can start to communicate with us sharply. So I don't talk. My name is Nasumi Aligino. Make we enter inside Koko of the matter for today.
All right, Koko of the matter for today go follow better to read as they follow and they come. Inside this weekend though, now they say somebody go do interview for newspaper, confuse everybody onto which one INEC won't do. Now INEC by themselves come enter midnight. Come on, let a quick talk say, I beg, it get as they do the election they come for inside different states. Now so we won't do them. And together, maybe we'll reason the one way they call INEC and how they don't arrange the entire on top this election where they come. Which one be the paper where they go follow for waka from one side, go the other one? Which one go be like saying a GSM, they go use the same result on our internet? Which one will go they look? May we understand what they grant onto the matter. All this one I ain't go day inside our front for inside Koko of the day when we reach that bus stop. All these ones, he follow for inside today as we did, sir.
And the person who go follow Chuk Mouth inside the matter, na Comrade Ogaku Dominic, where we president of the Civil Societies Group for Good Governance. Yes, he won't follow us touchlight this matter. Of waiting I need they do, waiting they know they do, waiting they talk, waiting they know they talk for inside the matter. So he go follow us shortly, and when we enter inside that level. But for now, oh yeah, now we enter inside go see as political work can they be for inside our country. Different to read them we get over the week, or over the weekend rather, and so we see make we carry them, can't give you now as a team day.
(2023) general election. INEC don't talk say make Nigeria put hand for chest, may come down. Press your chest, may come down. Results will go follow come out for inside that election. Now the one way they call internet transmission na electronic. Go slow no go hold them when they want send the results. So
still on the matter of electoral processes, them group where they call Yaga Africa, they go come on, can they shout, can they draw ear, say be like say possibility they say they go hijack the process, and our political parties then they plan this one so.
Still they follow other Tory. Inside Osun States where we think say election don't count down finish. The matter don't enter tribunal because the people where no win election don't drag Oga Adeleke. Say may come collect the paper where come from court to tell and say they get court case. They say Oga Adeleke, he knows he don't put for where they go find them to collect these papers. So
from there we go surely enter inside Anambra matter of insecurity. Don't they hot so as the governor don't come out now, come ban anything we get to do with a headsman where they carry a cow. They work out on by leg. They say make anything where they don't anything where they want to do for movement, it must not be by leg. Otherwise, problem go day.
If you get patient for hospital for inside Ekiti, go check them, especially inside the State University Teaching Hospital. Because the workers there, they don't come outside. They say that they go strike, make everybody reason. Say how everybody go, they collect minimum wage. You know, go reach their hand. Because of this one, they say the patients may they there for bed, maybe they touch them. But medicine, nobody then go come on medicine, give them so.
From there, now inside the Ebonyi State, the Bunge government for them don't come out and talk say nothing like any attack for the women we gather. They do August meeting for inside Ebonyi State. They say nothing like that at all. Make everywhere calm down.
All right, another matter where they look, make a cut and call and finish. All right, CEO, health sector. Nigerian doctors talk say, don't forget say they still put warning strike put for near na ear. If not say matter don't end, no be so. they don't extend it, the one way they call dress and go front by 2 weeks. Say after 2 weeks, if they don't hear anything from anybody, the stethoscope no go work for anybody body.
Waka when I don't see as the thing they be. Femi don't they look me, don't they ginger to they talk the things. But before we enter inside the story, hot, make we go sell small market. We they come back.
All right, all the matter, may no enter Matthias' name, but they say now from Matthias' name, now they call Matthew. From inside Matthew, you go find matter. All these things see, the matter is there on top Koko of the matter. Oh yeah, now look the story as they follow. Welcome back inside the program. Now, I don't see all the story we put for our front, for inside this one we want to talk for Koko of the matter. Remember as they do now, you go call, talk the one way ginger pass for your body. May you know how they go for your side. Rather than the one for the health doctors, doctors and workers, we won't go strike. Or the one way INEC, he talk way, he clear you, no clear you, can't unclear you, one may you clear them. Oh yeah, now we understand as they go for that side. And whether now on top soludo matter for Anambra State, as it take last card, sack letter, give anybody where they use leg, Poshuka for inside Anambra State. All this was now one no. Oh yeah, now no problem. They will follow up the matter 1-1. Inside this weekend, we were pass 9 stories start to when they talk, say INEC, say some people for inside INEC, he go pull out for outside, say say na manual transmission of results they go do. Now INEC come outside say na lie, he say may na keep na body calm, may hot water or may na body no sweat at all. Say na electronic transmission of results. Now they don't give na better assurance. We come out like song from their mouth to give na say all the things when are supposed to know. Say the results go work out from here, go that side through electronic transmission. No worry, we don't sort them. This matter come up from Festus Okoye mouth when a commissioner for inside INEC and himself carry another title to win a chairman information and voter education. He said, Nigerians, no worry at all. Say the one way they publish for inside newspaper, we won't confuse people. Say, you don't follow at all. The one way we want men to know, as we don't do Osun, as we do Ekiti. Now we want to do general election for 2023. Forget them. We don't practice. We don't master them. Men I keep their mind for grand. Now the thing where Oga Festus Okoye talk on top the matter be down one. How na reason I'm so?
But may not be like say we too they confuse this matter. Waiting Oga Festus they talk. It means say they do electronic transmission of results alongside manual transmission of results, or manual no go there at all. Because when he talk, they talk. I mean, when they talk, that weekend, we first bring all this back and forth, all this big. Now, what they understand be that from the talk be that. So, what we need to really understand be say yes. So, Electoral Act don't make provision for electronic transmission of results, but it means say they not go do manual at all.
So say by standard, even for this Osun they do. When you do electronic transmission of results in which as they enter their server, the thing go they load, you go they see who they win for the election, go they count them. But the manual result, because the person will be resident electoral, like school principal for election, he must put hand for book for somewhere. Say, okay, apart from the one where we don't send give now through internet and GSIM, go there. I don't put hand for book. That's why we will notice say even though they send electronic results, they can't even bring manual. He must still go the state headquarters for there. Go use the mouth, count the results. Say 44, 2. He must use a mouth to count the result. So because he must put hand sign for inside that one. He not even sign email. Now I know for sign the one way they call electronic transmission of result. But because of that one, some people come the face say, this 2023 election, what we done they see people they ginger. Somebody don't bring different people come outside. May problem no go start. No clear ourselves now. Because it be like say the electronic method where INEC they use now, it can't they cut some people cable, they cut some people plan. If they cut some things, they enter. Now, because of that one, 9 people come to the jail say, INEC, men I know 2 by 2 day, men I get sense, bring for this talk, men I know even do the one way no go enter at all. And now they fear, you don't, as you did now, we don't see 2 results where INEC don't do pass now. Your mind don't come down, say INEC could feel undo this 2023 election without fear, without any buga for chest. Your mind full chest, now you used to do this one. If you chest this talk, say, no worry, INEC don't get them. What do you reason? 1 year waiting they talk on top of.
So, be like say we enter inside Koko of the day, too, we go see torchlight this matter, see break and down well. Because at the end of the day, the difference, according to Festus Okoye, say difference there between collation and transmission. Be like say the collation, it go be the manual, then the transmission, it go be the electronic. May not go be like say try enter from inside anyone. I believe now wait till they make Nigeria over the weekend they begin. Even the presidential candidates who took out inside the matter say, hey, Mona not try this anything manual. So we need to really understand the matter as the Koko of the day go carry us enter inside that talk. Make we work inside the next story with our hand.
Hey, so me you go like this story because they see alarm. Okay, make allow you start them.
That's what they do.
No, verse now. If I say the story goes, in favor you now, the story sweet goes sweet for you.
I don't know waiting concern herdsman my matter with my own family. This one way you talk say go favor me.
No verse
now. God will help you for inside the matter.
No verse.
Oh yeah, now for inside Anambra State, we don't see say the governor don't tanda put on top of matter of herdsman. Say he not agree again. Because like say the security situation don't they tie rapper, tie gele carry walking stick join. So you get to take one or two decisions on top of the matter. Well, first of all, not be say matter never already day for inside Anambra State, because according to the story we get for inside hand, even the former governor of the state, Wazobia, don't first put this cattle grazing law in place, but it be like say he not can enforce them. Oh yeah, now the number one of Anambra State, Soludo, come meet with the members. I want join body people like that. When I see the name, I say here, not be small something. Now Anambra State Cattle Menace Committee. Yeah, for inside government house, okay. Now they come agree, say yes, they can't get to put this ban in place. And according to what I don't already talk before, it they in compliance with the 2021 anti-open grazing law, which they don't already get on ground. But they say they go start enforcement September 2022. So yes, they don't first get law where ban open grazing. Now they say, oh yeah, law enforcement agents, all the security people them, may they start to enforce the thing, as the thing don't they in existence since. But this particular one now, where Oga Soludo talk, say yes, anything we get to do with movement of cow, say they must not do on foot. If they won't move, not be say they not feel move, but maybe they go carry the cow, put inside motor. But anything we go make them they waka up and down. Now they problem they.
I can't confuse you. Wait, oh, how cow one job for inside this one?
So you know they don't already get the grazing anti-open grazing. So the anti-open grazing go mean say they already get selected areas
where grass go
where they go to chop. So when they chop finish, they need to move go another place. They go enter Okada.
Hello?
Oga, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, how are you?
Oga, I'm the BC, welcome. We thank God, if they're fine.
This thing, when are they talking now?
Maga.
Oga, Andy.
Okay, no worry, just call us back. I know say network no go select you come out for better testimony for inside this one where they say. You they talk say they fit carry Okada, how you arrange them?
Well, maybe not the herdsman go carry Okada, but they get to sharp put the cow them inside motor. According to waiting we they see for waiting the Oga Soludo talk. Now waiting they talk be that So anyway, different cattle rearing communities day for inside Anambra State. So you know we expect say okay, they don't follow them, sit down, discuss one or two things. Because as much as law they in place, you need to sit down with the people who go they affected by the law to see whether the thing go they possible, which I won't believe say they do. Well, according to what we see, they say some villages for inside Eha Mufu community for Isiu's local government area and the Miyeti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, all of them, they can set up joint task force to provide security for inside different areas. So again, like I talk, it be like say they don't sit down talk with them on top this thing, but anything with the herdsmen they do, according to the state governor now, they must do them within waiting the current law where they get on ground. You
know, say this matter of cow. Different people just they vex on top of them. They say different things. Me, I tell you the one way pay me today. Now, so you know, say, somebody they okay. May we answer this bros from Lagos first. Susan, Auntie Susan, no verse for me. Auntie Susan, how we there now? Auntie Susan,
when we can like to find trouble.
You hear me?
Yes, hear you. Good evening, welcome.
Watching me, I want to put now concerning this electronic election waiting where INEC don't introduce come. For me, all these things are scam. If they go cheat, they go cheat. If they go change, they go change. our vote now no really get count per se.
Why?
I don't know whether they understand me.
No, why? Why you say they don't get count?
How many times INEC done okay? They don't. In fact, I didn't even tire me. Nigeria don't scatter. So let me introduce electronic counting, voting, or no electronic voting. The person where go there, they don't already know the person where go there. And how don't take cheat? They don't take no, how don't take cheat. How come to and tell me say this they don't eat document for office? If you're Nigerians now, mumu, they insert each document of how many billion for office.
Termites.
So this is I just go sit down.
So your mind now, all these 2023 election, where would they sew uniform for? Where would they prepare for? Your own mind now say everything no go enter.
To show you say your mind don't come out, even the call self don't enter on top the matter.
You get as it be. But okay. You know, some people do reason the matter say you get where you go see signal, you go see Saturday and for instance Sunday for some kind of days. But whether not that one, because I know they tell you say, don't worry, everything we're supposed to follow, don't follow. Meanwhile, on top of that comment, hey, I be one thing you want to read. He pay me. We can't breathe. He pay me. Better shoe wear today. You know, say rain fall. So I dey dodge poto for one side. Now I go pull leg for where I see bush. I say poto they me do. So make I pull leg for side. As I pull leg for side, now so I pull leg for inside the one way cow keep for ground. But find shoe wear like that. And I still they come the wonder for myself. See how cow cross this gutter put for here. You know, say you get one thing where government they always they tell us, say men are no shit for outside, men are no put this thing for outside. But if that one no day, but how cow can put this thing? I go pull it inside cow this thing. Make I no even call and finish. Me on that person.
You don't really call her.
I don't call her. Okay, no, I do vex on top of matter. The fine shoe. If you see our parent, they tear me one today. He say how you take arrange cloth. I say I beg you. I use camera. I beg you. Just show upper limit, no show bottom inside the dress you wear dress today. Because the fine shoe I want will come.
Okay, so you they follow quarrel with the cow.
I they follow quarrel.
Anti-grazing something.
Yes, when they know, see, okay, you were there Abuja, you were there Lagos. Why would not they see cow for Lagos where they waka in here? Why cow no carry Third Mainland Bridge? Say I want find grass for the chop. Why cow no follow for inside Adekule or for inside Ozumba Mbadwe? Bless now where they call it that one.
Sure, say they not the
for
river side.
Asaba, I know they see cow for road or cow they na domot for inside na state. Is still the waka as they be or just they do waka one kind. But we know for truth. Cow see the waka for your side, and in this one go work for Anambra state. You go work for everywhere for Nigeria, or your mind don't this thing because see it gets where you go they drive your motorway don't watch finish. You go drive and now small time go reach office they go they say what you call the smell for this car park? You don't use motor tire park something come inside car park. I don't know how they see them, so we'll find out for different people for waiting at take. Who they here? We there with you? Carry welcome inside program it. Hello.
Hello. Well done. No, I greet you now.
We greet you too.
Welcome.
Thank you. I say make I ask why we say INEC no do this electronic thing since now we say election on the year and they no say they go do electronic voting. Since when they no fit do am.
No, they do am for Osun election for their website. You go to see the thing, go to see the number. You go to see the thing. They roll 1-1-1-1-1-1. The results they show for their website. They do am for Osun.
But even with that, they still they cheat. See, you understand that? Even with that, they see they cheat. You understand that? So if I would like me Nigeria they upgrade for who know they lie to ourselves for this country. If I go go bank collect ATM sharp, why I no go collect my voter's card? Why be say the election they go on? I don't think they start for the classes. If now any party will win, we don't see and there. For what I'm nothing like no penny, no go anywhere. Because of this process of carrying this one going, and I ain't going to manipulate that thing, my brother.
I hear you.
I want to talk. We say this issue of time. Hey, Jesus. Issue of time. Like wait more than help me clear. Money when Nigeria get, termites go eat. The way they spend the billion naira, termites go eat them. Where the termites take enter the office?
So,
as in paper when they write money,
he just chop the zero. He remove one zero, look another zero, chop him. He chop another zero like that. One, he chop the 0-0.
Okay, thank you so much, Favor for Plateau State. You they ask the question, we say we feel even answer the question for yourself, you go help us. But as the matter be, we see the reason as it be. But onto the matter of INEC and electoral, kiniko, we still enter inside Koko of the day. So when we reach there, we go settle down, look all the processes where they get in place to see how they take the do them. But so far, at least, we don't see, say, the law where they put in place will be Electoral Amendment Act. It don't they work out small, it don't they try to make small sense. Even though we they see, say, for inside Osun States, for incumbent governor don't carry bege go put on top a matter of the incoming governor. But all those matter we're going to see as they develop. But for now, we get to close mouth come out from inside the political waka. Make our guests come follow us, break down this INEC thing. We they come back.
Who you they do? Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk. Now tap they graduate to Basbo seriously.
I not be one of those people where they think say the role of a man is just to provide. No, that is the simplest role ever.
Chrisland, no safe till today we never see where those boys did. But now the girl I didn't drag like small generator.
A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
That widows, the husband snatchers.
What do you say you want to reduce?
If I give you the measurement of this thing that you are seeing here.
Celebrate on her. Women, and they play the role of father for their children. I salute you today. Correct.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
Now welcome to Better Talk.
Welcome back inside Koko of the matter as we did. So this now Wazobia TV, and if now they watch us for inside YouTube and everywhere where we stand up put, you'll be correct guy and correct woman. Now so we want to know they follow each other for back better. Tweet, Facebook, all of them go walk up pass on top of our screen, go know how it be. Inside Koko of the day today. You know say when your picking bring primary school result to come house. They go say where the maths, you go trace them. Where the English, you go trace them. Why for inside Nigeria where we did so? Some people they confuse when INEC say, Now, this one, collation with the column. This one, electronic transmission of results with the column. This one, beavers with the column. What are we supposed to know before we enter this election? May not just be like, say, we go line up like person when one buy Kosi from woman with the same market, go house on top of resort. Now, if we don't bring better guests to come inside this studio today, come put them out on top of the talk. May separate all of them for each other. May we know the one will be puff from the one will be Kosi. May we clear us where we. And so we get a better name put for here.
Comrade Ogaku Dominic, President of Civil Society's Group for Good Governance, we give you better twale. We say welcome to the show this evening. Twale. Correct. Okay, make we start. First of all, waiting be how you reason the thing where INEC talk over the weekend. We first bring all this baking onto the matter of manual and electronic. Because it may not be like say we not understand what they talk. At least people hear waiting INEC talk before they come they complain of you won't bring manual. Waiting be your own reasoning on top of the matter first when you hear waiting they talk.
The truth be say we try do now. We try make mountain come out from molehill. You know, the matter be say since this social media era starts, citizen journalism don't take another dimension altogether. Almost everybody now journalists. Almost everybody now journalists on top of Facebook, on top of Twitter, on top of this, and they actually get right to interpret things the way they're supposed to interpret them. But make we dey softly with INEC. INEC mean well. That has been established. If you don't believe them at all, you will see them for all the elections where they don't do. They don't actually show from off-seasons election, State House of Assembly, National Assembly, to governorship elections where they don't do. You don't see, say, INEC, they don't change their ways. For the first time, they really want to serve the people of Nigeria. So we need to do softly with them. For this change where INEC take their hand through National Assembly they do, we need to give them time, make them stabilize everything. So make we not come out of context. Well, for your question about waiting they talk, the Oga Festus will talk that matter. He don't explain what he mean. It means say our process, change is a gradual something. Not be something we say just appear overnight. For instance, what we expect, what Nigerians expect is say like they do for Obodo Yibo, where we say as you just vote the thing they reflect. But we don't get that kind of facilities yet. We never reached there yet. So for the law we INEC establish onto this election, now waiting interpret waiting the law talk inside them. Say first, those results where the people vote, those paper people take on vote, they go first counter. They go first count and say 1, 2, 3, like they do for Osun State. That one be the collation. That's the collation. That one be the collation. Then after when they don't count and keep, they don't know. You don't know. You be agent for PDP. You be agent for APC. You be agent for. And now example, make a first talk through now. Example in the do. Then when our Congress say, okay, this is the way this man count, is they correct? Then that result, then they go transmit to the server.
Okay, so I think one of the things where they make people they fear, where we need to just help make just clear the air on top of that matter, be say that collation where they do. They go move them from the place where they vote before they count. No, it will not be so. If so you remember as they do finish for there, then they go count. You remember what happened? Even when for Osun State, you remember one place where the man say internet no day. Boys provide internet there for us. Instant, I say transmit the result. So what is the important now? Be saying now make everybody shine eye when they collect. When they don't collect that result, so that you go there sure say okay, this number when they give your party. Or this number where you not the number where they give the number of people who vote for your party. Not be gift now. Okay, if you say number we vote, number we vote. That is exact number 9 days for on top of the result where they send go. Because the truth be say, like I talked from the beginning, change na gradual something. This one a new level where INEC try. You know say now. And make them no job enter, then come make mistake where we say go even bad pass. Where we be there before? You know, say you don't use 2 words now where they cause quarrel where for Nigeria. If you use change, they cause small quarrel. If you use new level, it could cause quarrel. You don't use 2 of them joined together. Okay. But inside, you know, when they say hunter enter forest, guys they talk. They say when hunter one shoot, from the body of the animal we want key, you go know which animal you want key.
if you look leopard inside forest, you go see, say, Kai, no matter how you take George B, this one no be cat, this one a leopard. And you know, say, when they talk for inside automotive for you, they go say, leopard, no, they change body. Oh. Say, the thing where maka put for body, is still there. You think, say, INEC, from the time where electoral active, before you come, and now where they don't get that for her, they will change. Because now, so one of my anti-talk now, talk say, no be INEC with no, no be the same INEC with no, they change law, no mean say they go change hand.
Now, those things don't make us the backward. Inability to really know between when people they do right and when people they do wrong. For me, I be critic. You know, I be comrade. If you they do bad, I will shout say you they do bad. If they do good, I will shout say you they do good. Now my work with that.
Okay.
So and now waiting, I won't make every Nigerian they do with that. Nobody say we go they say everybody not the same. No, everybody not be the same. Nigerians they always still be good. You know be good person for this.
I'll be good now.
Thank you very much. You know be good person for this Nigeria. So you need to give some people the slack that they deserve. Don't be saying you go just put everybody together.
They go to send a slap you talk just now. No, okay. Break them down. You need to give them
the respect to them deserve. You need to give them the respect. This Oga way for INEC right now. Even opposition party don't even say, no, this man here don't try. Because you see as the election they go. For many places, before now, we know what thing they happen. We know what thing they happen for our election. Once any government with the power, then they win all election. But we don't see them for this country say House of Rep, Senate election, off-season election, State House of Assembly election, governorship election, all the elections that they don't do. They don't see say it no be the way it's supposed to be. It no be like that. People, all parties they win election now.
Wait, so you know say the way they talk say all parties they win election. I can't the reason and that matter now way they don't feature. Since they signed this law, you for think say the people who even they do. I want to do president. I want to do candidate. I want to do now my party be this. But things say they go adjust themselves onto law. See, for example, now the one where I know say they don't follow where we're now onto campaign. Nobody don't bring market come as I say this thing. But onto the price and the amount of money where they use buy from, do all those ones since they sign law. It be like say they no hear what for that side. You just select the one with the one year, leave the one with they this thing. Because if they say INEC, for example, now like Osun States now, all the people where they catch, they say you do to for election, say you do electronic fraud or you spoil election, say we don't nab you. Which courts they carry them go?
Now, I want make we separate the work of INEC from the work of police or law enforcement agents.
No be INEC go even give the police say.
No, INEC don't get anything to do with it. INEC don't get anything.
So they don't go report the case.
No, INEC their own now to conduct election. You don't be like say you won't carry all the load put on top of INEC head.
Now them we know now.
No, now the mistake with this so people need to even go do their background check to really know what be the demarcation between the one way INEC supposed to do, the one way INEC not supposed to do, the one way police supposed to do, the one way police not supposed to do, the one way everybody get it. Even you as a citizen of Nigeria, you get your role.
Not true.
You get your role. So make we not carry everything put on top of INEC head. INEC get their law enforcement. Now for police, now people will commit fraud. That's why EFCC now they don't even incorporate. If you remember this new one now, they don't incorporate EFCC to do waiting to ensure say people know they carry too much money come for election ground.
Okay.
You see, now the direction. So how many staff when they INEC where you want? Okay, what may INEC want on policeman? Now what did they talk to?
If I know we say bad.
Whether they fit get security department. Inside INEC. Whether they fit get.
If INEC get security department, I say police people get INEC department.
Not be so all this.
You know why this matter? I can't be like say the one they do First of all, 2023 now one kind of elections, the way the thing they come, like say we never see this kind of elections before for inside Nigeria. So even when Nigerians normally not too send, you know, even the people where they call where they talk say, not be the same thing that they like or their mind they pass before. So all these things are just to make sure, say, we ask all the correct questions, we find out all the process as it's supposed to be. Because when a whole presidential candidate come out, that is of PDP, come out, they talk, say, why INEC they bring this talk now? You know, say your own case they at stake. Talk less of ordinary Nigerians with the inside road. But before you answer that question, person won't follow us talk. John from Plateau. Yes, welcome back, Oga John.
Okay, I want to chook mouth for this matter that you are talking about, this electronic voting.
I beg chook.
One, let me ask this Oga Dominic. You say electronic voting, and you say internet, not internet. I want to know this Savannah, is it using MTN, Glo, Airtel for the internet? Because if you look at some banks, without data, without MTN, without Glo, you cannot access into this into their system. 2, those remote, if they are using data, they are using all those MTN. Those villages, remote villages that they don't have MTN, they don't have Glo, they don't have services. How are they going to get internet in those villages?
See better question. Well, God John, don't ask so. God John,
no,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So you get 2 questions for Grand. One way to me ask you, the one where God John asks you.
Okay, make us start with God John own. You know, say this thing, now all of us there for the river together. Nobody sabi pass the other person. But first, make I tell and say, with regards to the voting process, there are card readers. You know what a card reader mean? Card reader means a card reader can work anywhere. That's how it's programmed. You understand? Whether internet day.
But not say no be everywhere for Nigeria. Na in GSM enter. Think come on. No be everywhere. Na in must follow.
No, card reader.
And not be internet you go use.
No, card reader no dey use internet. Card reader is programmed to receive. That card can work anywhere.
It go transmit.
You know they transmit now. That's why they go still can't do.
And it go work, but how you go
now the transmission is like when they have done collation, when they don't gather, say see the data what we get here. That is what the INEC Oga try talk, Mr. Festus. Now waiting they try explain so because it be like two-face collation where we say we don't know, say we don't count the result, count from waiting we don't get from waiting they don't vote and from paper and everything and from the waiting and. Then the next one now the transmission. Now we will need internet now. And that is now when you can ask that question. We very
what I want to say is this.
Yes,
I think there is misunderstanding in what the INEC official said during the weekend. Nigeria has not transitioned into electronic voting properly. I mean, 100%. What Nigeria is doing now is partial, traditional, manual, rather, and electronic. So they have to collate it manually and count it manually. So after counting it, the normal numbers being gotten from the collation will be the one sent to the server of the INEC. So I think it's just the timing of the INEC official was wrong. And sometimes we have to, all these public officers, they have to come on here live and explain whatever information they are trying to pass so that there will not be misunderstanding and there will not be misquoting. Imagine what he said now. If someone doesn't stay calm to reread the information, that is what is going to happen. And the Nigerians, Lord, are very hot at this moment. We've been passing through a lot of things for the past 7.5 years. So nobody wants to hear any thing that you are saying rubbish. So they can even bring you down.
Okay.
So I think it's just a misunderstanding. Before Nigeria is going to transition into proper electronic voting, we have to try this one first. And we've seen the result, the outcome from the election conducted in Osun State. What Nigeria just have to do is that during 2023 elections, we have to stand on our guard.
Okay. All right.
Before they will send the vote, let them count it and hear the final result sent to the server. So that when they hear another thing from the INEC official reading it out, they have to question it. Where do you get that from?
Okay.
So it's just as simple as that.
We'll leave it like that with you for that side where you're talking.
You see, in fact, you just said something now where we say they're very important. Even you can even record with your phone as an account, it pre-record so that you go say, oh, God, you be talk like this. Why you won't change mouth? Are you getting? And then again, another thing that is very important, like waiting talk, timing. Timing when you release this thing, it just look like say, they don't bring plan come again. They don't want bring another strategy. How they will rig the election. Now work don't come so because you see, anywhere, now which I always tell people, so anywhere where problem come, now solution, now they look for. The people for media, people for civil society, now work don't come for them now so. Which means more enlightenment, more voters education. Suppose they, so that people go really know what is the difference. So whether you like them or not, part of what don't happen now, we say it's for your own good. As media practitioners, now work they don't carry come for us.
So basically, if we want just do everything like just gather everything put together at once now, make everybody understand. Even though different people come out, they complain since, waiting we need to understand. The information we carry bring now be say, even though Electoral Amendment Act they in place and it make provision for electronic transmission, the process of collation is still the manual. Now waiting we need to put across with that.
The only thing now make them feel watch out and sure say, no,
that's manual part.
Sleep. Nobody said they'll go to sleep.
Meaning say if you use hand count paper finish, now the number where you can't finish, now they go put inside GISM and send them go front.
Don't see where don't reach.
Okay, we get another caller where they join us for inside this domotwe. So carry welcome inside program, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Better you join
you. What I want to talk about, they really put the count for this Nigeria. I think they decide, they say that this person they win the election, can't confuse people, masses on the ground. Because from what the guest is talking about, the Okala, he's confused himself because he's telling us now vote no the count.
How?
Like the issue of internet and what is data. Now, for those places that don't have mass and other things, that means they can only count, and then from there confusion will come. They just go and give different results to the other side. You understand? Thank you.
All right.
No, I think that area we need to look at because Oga Dominic not actually answer that question finish. So maybe give her the opportunity to answer the question finish.
Okay.
Onto those areas where no get internet. Yes, they go do the counting manual.
If you remember.
But how they go move on?
If you remember, it was a very serious issue, especially when they were doing this new electoral
in
act.
Rivers Bayelsa.
They were talking basically about that we don't have internet in most places. It was a big serious argument. In fact, if you remember, now the matter of this electronic transmission, they really get issue. We even hold the electoral law down very well. That one, no be anybody. It's not no be person go first time. No be INEC can say make internet no day. Are you getting me? You remember that there were two schools of thought. People who say we are not mature here because we have not been able to get internet across every area. Some say no, even if we don't get internet, do it. We go look for a way to provide internet on that side. So now another problem don't come all together. You see, so what the process of coming to this law now where they make, you see, now all these issues that they consider, when they delay even the law itself. If you remember very well, you go remember this matter may be the Koko of the matter.
Yes, sir.
So the question now be say, as the electoral law don't come and then come put, what thing they do about those areas? Because we don't even talk about internet. I get one small survey where I do one time where even to just place normal call, they know they get network. So the question will be, what thing INEC don't put in place now for those areas? And this not be waiting where you go come talk, say not be INEC work. You know, say make we not put everything on top INEC. They need to do, because they don't put the electronic in place for transmission, which they very, very important. So what thing they don't do on these areas now for places where they not get network?
What you go say?
Wait, as you answer the question, person they follow you, they talk. Carry welcome. Okay, now from Lagos, this person, Sister Nkechi, we there here?
Yeah, they talk again.
Oh yeah, now we hear you.
I want.
You see what in GISM they cause? See as internet they hold my sister voice. Sister
Nkechi, we know they hear you. Oh, go fish shifts, go stand
there. I want. On the election day, those talk they vote 10 times, 20 times, one person, and the thing he go read for that card reader, and those agents go make those next people go make sure that thing still communicate. Is they tally with the paper with the inside that box. How the thing take the read like that? Why the thing of the council say this person you don't vote before, you don't feel vote again? You still go still count and they go still put that paper in paper and they tally. Because if you know they tally, they don't go still count that result. Just they observe. And the way I gave my area, they say then they very strong. The tally won't do that thing. That's what people they think say the thing no they count. Because if that thing they reject them when they won't vote again and again. But now they talk, I'm one of the agent party. And they observe a lot of things, which way we say we know they fit talk. Police they will be there with them. They will not go fit talk. If you talk too much, they will come out to this. then I will do well.
All right, you don't talk better one. Auntie Kechi, you raise better questions. See,
plenty questions.
In fact, it's sweet. Oh yeah, she don't throw the cocoa put for your front.
The question where she talk now, now waiting me say it go deserve probe.
Which one be probe again?
Because he talk say one card reader. Person if you vote.
They can't say.
They count many times.
She even ask say why it say when you don't use card reader for you don't put card, you don't put them. He enter like this. You don't read the card. Why be say when you don't come bring the card, come back, come try vote again? No talk say this card though they don't use them.
Okay, so that one is a technical matter.
Yeah.
You want? Abi, you want make a contact which I don't know.
No, be saying no be
Femi,
saying
not bring new question.
No, wait, I won't join them because this thing where they explain as a technical matter, as you know, say my book, so my head sometimes I need screwdriver, me everything blend. Why you say once you don't use your card on election day, you know they if you can't say you don't vote, come out.
Okay, make I tell you this thing where she talks to now. As she doesn't even talk.
And you are talking about the election voting.
Somebody don't hold us for work.
Wait,
somebody don't hold us for work.
Is that you should help me about my job. I have.
It be like say she gets a request. This one he pass her power.
You hear me, ba? If I come out your Femi, I go write later to INEC say complain. Where one person for one program where I go, where they talk say now like this. Is this correct? Because it's not supposed to be programmed to act like that. It's not supposed to. Is either there's a manipulation, or is either it's malfunctioning, or there is a problem. So this one we don't happen so now. So now question with me I go ask.
Okay.
I go need to
answer so many questions.
I for like also to add to that. I for like ask Sister NK we called just now on top of that matter. Say as agent whether she experienced that within this current off-cycle elections we then do after the passing of the Electoral Act, because I think one thing where now INEC used to they took all those matters to they check all those matters now the beavers. The bimodal verification something system. Yes. So beavers make a living like that. But again, maybe people who don't experience the Osun and Ekiti elections, maybe the nearest ones where we get to do, go tell us, especially as agents, whether they see that same thing they happening. So that when they write the letter, they give Oga INEC, we go support them with facts and information.
Very, very important.
Oh yeah, now back to this matter of what INEC go do for all these areas where they will get problem with transmission.
In case you forget who Biru when you go write letter, I give you Biru from Wazobia, so you don't get Biru when you go use write the letter.
Oh yeah.
Very, very correct. Very, very correct. It is, like I said, it was one of the burning issues.
So you don't enter English. No, say the matter don't hurt.
No, he hurt because to tell you say me, I even know what INEC will do. It hard for me because I know say at that point it is most likely say INEC. Partly what people were saying, waiting them they talk that time, they say they will move to the closest location we get internet to transmit the result with the agents. You don't say about now the kind of plan with them in get to, but you know say that one bring room for manipulation and anything for it happen.
Enter.
So, but now what are the try talk? So you see, black man problem they like this. When first would they resist change? Anything we go change something, would they resist time, would they fight time, make it not happen? Second, when we want make change happen, they want me happen overnight, instanta. You see the problem now. We need to understand say this thing where they call change now gradual, now small, now so they take happen. You see where we did now. Not forget say this matter what they talk so. Now matter where we say you know we just happen. Poof. Now matter where we say it related to other development, other things. For instance, we talk about carrying the internet and everything, which means we get to the develop, which means we even need to the issue of connecting our people to internet alone is a burden. Is a burden.
He had.
That one already now shows say we never develop finish.
But God Dominic, as much as I appreciate all these things where they talk now, the most important thing be say 2023, don't they around the corner and people want to make their votes count. So I think the purpose of all this talk where they follow the talk. So now I bet when they write that letter,
you don't get by
they ask about why card reader they reject multiple votes. I beg still ask that question about what thing that they do to provide access to internet. Because now the fear will make people come, they complain over the weekend. Say anything we get to do with manual. Problem go day. Fine. We know say okay, automatically they not fit just do manual collation and manual transmission. But you see that process between collation and transmission. Make any
transmission, collation, transmission, collation,
this way
you don't go find trouble.
I don't come work. This way they talk.
You see, make I tell you what in day.
Okay, just help us in 1 minute.
I just tell you now, say we need plenty of voters education for the system first, as a way of trying to, in the meantime, trying to ensure, say, person vote counts. Number one, what did they say? If you vote, no come on leave your polling, you ensure, say, the result you did there. If at least, even if you know anything, that's why people wait there, if you did live for city, you get phone now. Phone, even if internet, the phone will record something. So if you carry your phone, go for election day that day.
Go do evidence.
That's why you know good. All of them, way they go remember for city here, they do election. You know go good.
At the end,
everybody go in village. Because most of us when they talk, so now we for our village, you know, get internet. Now we can go help the process. Now we can go help ensure, say, okay, this thing, at least anyhow, if they see, because when they see you, say you come, and then you know it. I remember last election where I go my place, where we did. I hold them hostage. That time I said, all these things don't happen. I tell them, say, no, it not going to happen like this.
Okay, so we'll leave it like that.
So citizens, they get their own work, and I do work with that. Thank you, Oga.
Action to ensure free and fair election. That won't even pass all the internet and all the beavers and all the things we talk. Now, citizens will make up their mind, say, this election, my vote must count.
Thank you, Oga Dominic Ogaku. You don't do well. Like I say that president, the president is and that puts well for the work where they do. Remember, write that letter. Write that letter.
No, I go write them. I go
give you Wazobia TV.
Thank you so much for the time where you can spend with us today and all the things where you don't talk put. All right, now make me close mouth. Come on from inside show today. But before that, our WhatsApp message, sharply. Greetings to, you say, I beg, help me tell Electoral Empire not to tamper with 2023 general election result. To Samuel from Abuja. Thank you for your message. Isaac Okondi from Abuja say for this INEC vote transmission of results to me are not today okay with Amo because Magomago fit day since the collation of results go be na collection right, but na collation mean say in go day manual. But now I don't already hear all the things where we talk put for inside the show. Oga where they try they call us for inside WhatsApp, we no go fit take your call. I better send us message, write your name. But if you like say that your message go enter inside our next show for tomorrow. My name is Nasumia Legino. Good night.
And my name is Femi D. Amele. Better evening. Be join you.